Hello, McVeigh Dragons. Welcome to Mr. Thornley's Music Class, Volume 6. This is for 3rd grade. Last time we had class, you were supposed to evaluate, listen to the McVeigh School Spirit song that I put on the YouTube channel. Did the rock and roll version with my Les Paul. By the way, this is a Takamine classical guitar that I have. I have 3 classical guitars. And I got today. And you were supposed to check for the sections, be able to identify the sections and also the form of the song, excuse me, the McVeigh School Spirit song. And hopefully you came up with A, B, A, B, A, C, A. All right, it really would be A, B, A form, but Mr. Stacker threw that C section in there and changed things up a little bit. And the sections kind of go like this. So you have, you got starts off with the A section, which is the chorus section in this song. Hey, hey, McVeigh, we learn here every day. Okay, it has the same words each time it's sung. And then you go to the verse sections, which is B. And it'd be like, Mr. Will be the principal, we always love to see. That part. Goes back to the A section again, hey, hey, McVeigh. And then it goes to the B section again, but with new words. Same melody as the B before, but new words, where it goes, Mrs. Greer, our class, that part, okay? That is the B section again. Excuse me. I think I need a drink of water. That would be the B section again with new words. And then it goes back to the A section, and then it has this change right here where it goes, reading, writing, arithmetic. Reading, writing, arithmetic, okay? That would be the C section. And then it comes back and does the Hey, Hey, McVeigh again, which is the A section. So A, B, A, B, A, C, A. It's almost very close to what's called a rondo form. Rondos is a really popular form in classical music. And in a rondo, you have A section, B section, A section, C section, A section, and it continues on, D section, and then A section. It has A section with something different each time in between it, and it ends on A. That's a rondo. And very popular form in classical music. There's pieces called rondos, okay? The title is rondo, okay? But really it's just music. It just identifies the form of the piece of music. Anyway, that's the McVeigh School Spirit song. Right now, I want to switch your attention to reviewing the 3 parts of a song. Okay, we have steady beat, and we put the beat into sets of numbers, groups of numbers. That's called meter. We did this in September, in the fall. Grouping beats into sets of numbers like meter of 2, meter of 3, meter of 4. We also worked on our rhythm patterns, all with a steady beat. Okay, and the steady beat is also a rhythm pattern. Then we switched our attention to melody. After our holiday winter concert, we worked on how melody's made up of notes that move by step, leap, or repeat. And then we also worked on, once you have so many notes that do that, to create musical sentences called phrases. And then once you have about 4 phrases, okay, you create a musical paragraph called a section, okay? Then you have your sections, you put them in a certain order, arrangement, that's called form. And that's where we're at as far as focusing on how to make a song. Okay? It's a lot like writing a story. Story, you have words and you make sentences. You have so many sentences, you make a paragraph. You have so many paragraphs, you put them in a certain order or arrangement. And that's the form of your story. It's just like a song. Now we're going to switch our attention to harmony. And today we're going to work about how harmony is... first of all, to be able to identify when we have harmony and when we don't. Okay, so if I went like Yankee Doodle went to town riding on a pony, there's no harmony there. That is a melody. Okay, and it's a melody by itself. That will be what's called monophonic texture. Monophonic texture. A melody by itself. Mono means one. It's just one voice. When I say voice, one part. If I had 10 people singing that melody with me, and we're all singing the same part, we have a lot of voices, but we're singing the same part, all right, that would still be monophonic texture. There's no harmony there. Somebody has to sing or play something different than the melody, okay? So if I added like chords, if I'm strumming the guitar like that, that's a chord, okay? And I'll talk a little bit how chords are built later a little bit. But if I strum chords as I sing the melody, then you have a melody with chordal harmony. That's called homophonic texture. Okay, so if also if I have an ostinato pattern, and I've talked about ostinato patterns last year when you guys were in 2nd grade, if you had me. And an ostinato pattern is a pattern that repeats, made up of a couple notes and repeats over and over again. Okay, it could be like boom, boom, ba da da boom, boom, ba da da boom, boom, ba da da. Okay, bass players play a lot of ostinato patterns. So do guitar players. Okay, in rock and roll they call that a riff, but in traditional musical circles it's called an ostinato pattern, a repeated pattern. So if I sing a melody over top of that, and if I have chords strumming the guitar and have ostinato patterns being played, that's homophonic texture. Okay. If I have a melody with no chords or ostinato, no harmony at all, it's monophonic. Now there's another phonic called polyphonic, which we'll get into later, but not right now. Right now it's just working on knowing when we have harmony, when we don't. Also, what type of harmony is it? Is it chords or is it ostinato? Okay. I got a song we're going to do. It's a very simple song from France. It's called Frère Jacques, but it's also in English called Brother John. It really only has one chord, okay? I'm going to sing through it, and I'm going to show you what I was going to have you guys do if we had class and had bands. So it goes like this. Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping, Brother John? Brother John, morning bells are ringing, morning bells are singing, ding, ding, dong, ding, ding, dong. Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping, Brother John? Brother John, morning bells are ringing, morning bells are singing, ding, ding, dong, ding, ding, dong. Okay, so which texture was that? Was that monophonic, a melody by itself, or if it had harmony, it's homophonic? Hopefully you said homophonic texture. Okay? Now, I was strumming chords one chord as I sang the melody. Now, I was going to have you guys, if we had class, play some ostinato patterns on your own, on xylophones. One ostinato I was going to have you play is, let's see, is this. You're going to play a C. And it's repeated notes, but repeated notes could be an ostinato pattern. Generally, you got a couple different notes together to make one, but in this case, it goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping, Brother John? Like that. And another one would be like this. A little higher note here. Are you sleeping? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. They're half notes. It's every 2 beats. 1, 2, and you hit another 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And together it'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping? Now, these notes are also part of an F chord, but it's a pattern you're making with those. And then there's another one you're going to do on the bass. I was going to have you play on the bass xylophone. Nice bass part. It just goes like this. If you notice, it's also in the melody at one point. Ding, ding, dong, ding, ding, dong. So it's actually part of the melody, but they're making an ostinato pattern out of it. Because like this. Like this. Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping, Brother John? Brother John, morning bells are ringing, morning bells are singing, ding, ding, dong, ding, ding, dong. Now I can put them together, something like this. Say, no, wait, say, dum, boom, boom. Say, hold on a second. Say, 1, 2, 3, 4. Say, are you sleeping? Are you sleeping, Brother John? Brother John, morning bells are ringing, morning bells are singing, ding, ding, dong, ding, ding, dong. Guys, I played the ostinatos together. All right. You had get used to thinking about it for a second there, though. But anyway, so I was playing the ostinato patterns that you were going to play on the 3 xylophones. And while you did that, I was just going to strum the chord. Are you sleeping? It would sound nice with all that harmony. So, but that would be homophonic texture. It's a shame we couldn't meet to do that, to have you guys play those ostinato patterns on the xylophones. But I wanted to go over what we were planning on doing, and the main thing is to be able to identify whether you hear harmony or not, and whether it's chords or ostinato patterns. And if you do have chords or ostinato patterns, or both, with your melody, it's homophonic texture. If you don't, okay, if you just have a melody by itself, okay, then it's monophonic texture, okay? All right, so that's our main focus for now. Next time, I'm going to be playing some pieces, either chords or ostinatos. And you have to tell me which one they are. All right, are they chords or all the ostinato patterns? Be able to identify one from the other. All right, I'm also going to go over how chords are made, how they're built. Because in order to write a nice melody, you got to know something about chords. Because how most people write music, they'll they'll play a guitar and they'll start singing along. They'll play chords on the guitar and start singing along with it. Or they'll play chords on the piano and they'll start singing or humming along. And they're creating the melody based off of the chords. So they kind of work together. Now, you don't have to have the chords being played to sing the melody once you have it created. You could just sing it, like I did with Yankee Doodle. But anyway, we're going to work on that. So working on harmony is our main focus, identifying when we have harmony, when we don't. When we just have a melody, it's monophonic. When we have chords or ostinato or both with our melody, that's homophonic texture. Okay, that's all for now. I want you guys to keep practicing social distancing. Mind your parents. Be respectful to all people. Okay? Your MIGVE best all the time. All right, 3rd grade. I'll talk to you next time. Have a great day. And keep up with the videos.